On Friday. Emily has more for us. And I was telling you this morning, I was like, I'm going to stay up past my bedtime to watch this game. I was like, maybe I'll watch a quarter, at least half. And then it turned into the third quarter. And the whole game, I was hooked from start to finish.
I'm sure it was worth it to stay up and be a little bit tired this morning. It was such an exciting game. Yeah. The Iowa women's basketball team, they were in fact victorious in last night's highly anticipated matchup with LSU. They're now set to compete in the Final Four for the second year in a row. And Caitlin Clark, she carried the Hawkeyes to a W last night, scoring 41 points, sinking 9 buckets from the three-point line throughout the night. Wow, Steph Curry, watch out. Her performance last night solidified even further that she is likely to be #1 draft pick for the WNBA, but she has one more shot at the national championship to focus on first.
When you're playing a team like LSU, they're never out of the game, no matter what the time and score is. I'd never wanted to, and that's what I told our girls with, I think there's 4:45 on the clock and we were up 11. I'm like, do not start celebrating, do not start getting too emotional. This game is not over, they're gonna fight till the end, and that's exactly what they did.
So now is the time to celebrate. Until the next game, at least, it was Clark and LSU's Angel Reese who stole the spotlight with their rivalry sparking hype among unlikely fans nationwide. Now, we didn't see as much trash talk as we did during last year's matchup, with the refs reportedly lecturing the girls beforehand to play nice during last night's game. But the Hawkeyes had a long strategy to wear down the LSU Tigers, a string of plays that ultimately led to a scoring frenzy in the third quarter. Very exciting to watch that. Now, despite an intense battle on the court, both teams are saying that they are just thrilled to see what the players' talent is doing to bring fans to women's basketball as a whole.
I think it's just great for the sport, just being able to be a part of history. Like I said, no matter which way it went tonight, I know this is going to be a night for the ages.
To have stars that, LSU has, and to have stars that, like Caitlin on our team, I think that just really grows the game. So in that aspect, I think it's really cool. I'm sure we got some great viewership tonight.
Kate Martin also on fire, too.
Oh, absolutely. The whole game was on fire. Now, more than 9 million people are estimated to have tuned in to last night's regional final. So you weren't the only one that stayed up late to watch, Marky. It was the most watched women's game of all time. The Hawkeyes will now advance to the Final Four, where they're set to face off against the UConn Huskies, a historically powerhouse team in women's college basketball under Coach Gino. And Marky, I am very, very excited to watch this game as well.
It's going to be awesome going up against Paige Beckers. But you brought up sportsmanship. I noticed that greatly last night. I mean, they were helping each other off the court, up, it was nice to see.
Certainly. You saw a lot of respect for each other's talent. Yep. I mean, both teams, I think, once you get on the court and once you get to a game like this, a Final Four game, you know what it takes to get there. You know all the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into it. So, like I said, you got to have respect for each other.
That last minute almost killed me. I was watching with the bed covers, very
screaming.
Intense. Awesome. Okay, Emily, thank you for following that for us.